Hi, my name is Dr. Felicity Lamrock and I am a lecturer in the School of Mathematics and Physics at Queen's University Belfast. I previously spoke to you about balancing equations, and that is part of my work as a researcher in the university. We used toilet rolls and corks to balance equations. If the corks are worth 1 point and the toilet rolls are worth 3 points. You can look at that video if you haven't seen it, or you can just follow this one. There's lots of other videos, I believe, on the channel, so feel free to look at those. Today I thought I would talk to you a little bit about data. Lots of data exists out there. My work involves data usually to do with patients in hospitals, medical data, medicines use, things like that. But really there's data all around us all the time, and we can collect that for ourselves. What we do with it, we can do some research, but maybe today I'm just going to talk to you about how we collect the data, not necessarily what we want to do with it. So behind me there is a road that has a lot of cars every day going one way and going the other way. There's also some cars that come into the street that I live on. So for today, I thought that I would count at 5 o'clock on the dot for 5 minutes how many cars go left, how many cars go right, and how many cars come in and out of the street. I'm going to tally this information together and then see what that looks like at the exact time tomorrow for 5 minutes. So from 5 o'clock on the dot to 5:05. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film the street and put up here the tallies of how many people go left, how many go right, and how many cars come into the street. You can do this yourself, and I'm probably going to see that there's a difference over the 2 different days. I guess that there might be more cars tomorrow. Today it's a Thursday, tomorrow is a Friday. So I would guess there'll be more traffic on a Friday. We're not meant to be going out unless it's an essential journey, but let's see if that's true. Perhaps it's just the day of the week. Okay, so I've tallied all the information. I watched the cars and I videoed it for 5 minutes, and we can see that there are different cars going to the left, different going to the right, and another number coming in and out of the street. I'll come back tomorrow and see what the difference is, and then we can sort of look at assessing those results and how we could maybe do some further data collection to figure out if people are going out more each week or less each week, or it's just random. Hi everyone, how did you get on yesterday? Did you count the same number of cars as me? Did you get a different answer? I actually had to go back and look at the video for 5 minutes and actually do a double check because I wasn't sure if I had missed a car going right. Sometimes when that happens in data, it can be called errors, or manual handling errors is the technical term. That's just where we see something that happens, but there's an error whenever we put that into paper or from paper to computer. So today I'm going to be filming exactly at 5 o'clock to 5:05 p.m. on this same road and count the number of cars. Doesn't seem as busy to me today, but we'll find out. You can count along yourself too. Well, how did you get on? Did you get the same results that I got? Now, what is the difference between the 2 days? Can that be explained? Is it because it's not as sunny today? Is it because it's a Friday today? Is it because people are traveling earlier or later in the day than they usually would? These are questions that we don't know the answer to, and that's because we need more information. And as you can tell, I've only looked at 5 minutes for 2 days in a row of these cars passing, and what we need to answer those questions will probably be the number of cars passing for 24 hours, for the whole day, for the whole week, maybe the whole month, and then we might be able to see if there's a pattern. It's not that there are less or more cars on the road one day or another, it's just people are moving at different times. Maybe there are more cars during the week on different days. Maybe it's because people are going outside on certain days when it's sunny, and maybe when it's not so sunny they stay inside, or they could travel earlier in the day. I don't know, but that's something that we use data for, and we can assess those things further. So I hope you've understood from this video a little bit about data collection. There's data everywhere, and there's lots and lots of data that can be collected. I've used just one example of cars, but hopefully you can see that you can do this for yourself, and there's lots of different ways to collect data.